Hi guys, so I have completed the installation of a Redtiger F7N Plus dash camera, both the front and the rear, and let me show you how I conceal the wire inside the car. First, let me start up the engine. I installed the front camera here behind the rear view mirror since I don't want to obstruct my view when I'm looking forward, so that's why I installed behind the rear view camera. So as you can see, this is the 3.1-inch display of the camera. When you're pressing on this button, this is the power on off button, and you can change the camera view angle as well. This is the screensaver of the camera, where it shows up the speed, the date, time, and also a small compass here, and that's all. The moment you install the camera, it will start recording. You don't need to do much setting in the menu. Before you install the camera, I suggest you to check the software version in the camera. If it is not latest one, then you need to install the latest software, upgrade the firmware of the camera. So for doing the upgrade, I will put another video how to upgrade the firmware of the F7NP, sorry. Starting with the suction cup. This is a suction cup along with the GPS module. This is a GPS module, but this module acts as a lock to the suction cup as well. So if you turn this lock towards to the right side to here, then the suction cup will become loose. But if you turn this to this side, the perpendicular side, then the suction cup will lock into it. So that's how you install the suction cup. Then the camera is mounted over here. So let me show you how I installed the rear camera first, because everybody is eager to know how to install the rear camera, right? So this is the AC plug of the rear camera. So I tucked in the rear camera wire to here, running over to the headliner. Then it came down. I didn't take to this side. I will tell you later why I didn't take to this side. So it came down here till this portion, and then as you can see here, the wire is exposed. So I couldn't tuck this wire inside this dash, but it's barely noticeable. Then to this through this weather strip over here, through here, I concealed the wire through this weather strip, as you can see here. Then from this weather strip, the wire came over here, and then I tucked in the wire in this panel. As you can see, there is a small panel gap over here, which caused due to the wire. I didn't want to remove this entire panel since the airbag is there, and I don't want to disturb it. That's why I concealed in this way. So that's how I concealed over to first to the B pillar. From the B pillar, then it goes to this weather strip of the rear door. So through this weather strip, then towards the C pillar over here, and here also I concealed the wire inside this panel. After concealing the wire over the C pillar, then I took it over to the glass gap between the headliner and the glass, over third glass over here. Then it goes to the panel, D panel over here. I kept the connection area hanging so that the wire should not get tight when we are lifting the tailgate. And from through that, then here is the rear camera connector. One of the biggest plus of F7NP is you can adjust the angle of the rear camera. So that's how I tucked the rear camera wire over through the panels. I really didn't want to go through the panels. Instead of that, I wanted to go through the floor lining, but then the length of the rear camera cable was not enough to take so many loops. So that's why I ended up tucking through the panels. Now let's see how I tucked the power cable, which is over here. This is the power cable through the cigarette lighter outlet. So I took the wire same through the headline over here. Then I took the wire through this panel gap. I tucked the wire inside this A-pillar panel gap, and I didn't want to tuck two wires, that is the rear camera cable and also the power cable through here, because it will create a huge gap over here that will not look good. That's why I tuck the rear camera wire over here and then the power cable wire over here. Then I took through the same weather strip over here. Then the wire went down through this weather strip, and then as you can see the wire is a little bit exposed here, and then the wire goes over to under this dashboard, and the wire came over here. I tucked inside this panel, and then this panel, it is this panel, and then the wire came over here and goes over to this outlet, 12-volt outlet. All this work was done using this pry tool, which I got along with the Redtiger dash cam. This is a very sturdy tool which can be used for tucking in the wire inside the panels. This was very handy, and no other screwdrivers or other tools was required for installing this dash camera. And I'll be showing some camera output samples, both the front and the rear, in the video. Please check that out. Regarding my YouTube channel, right now I'm in the growing stage of my channel, and if you have any suggestions or comments, please provide your suggestions and comments in the comment section below. That will help me to further improve my YouTube channel. And also, if you like this current video, please subscribe to my channel and support me. Thank you and have a nice day.